To keep you updated on the capital and financial markets, here is a recap of what happened.
Vietnam's asset management industry is entering a pivotal phase as the country seeks to diversify capital flows and strengthen long-term funding, said Lu Hui Hung, CEO of Phu Hung Fund Management, citing the Ministry of Finance's recently issued Decision 3168. Decision 3168, dated the 12th of September 2025, approved the project on restructuring investors and developing the securities investment fund industry. It is not just a policy, but more like a blueprint for changing the way capital is mobilized and managed in the economy, according to the executive. Hong Kong retail funds booked gross sales of $82.6 billion in the first 3 quarters of this year, surpassing the full-year total for 2024 as inflows into fixed-income products surged, according to data from the Hong Kong Investment Funds Association. Gross sales jumped 35% year-on-year. Net sales reached $15.7 billion year to date, the highest level in the past decade and 44% higher than a year earlier, exceeding the $12.3 billion of net inflows recorded for all of 2024. With record-breaking net inflows and impressive sales momentum so far in 2025, Hong Kong's retail fund market is showing renewed investor confidence, underpinned by strong global market performance, especially in Asia and Europe, said Nelson Chow, co-chair of the Kiefer Unit Trust Subcommittee, in a statement. Australia's financial regulators have warned the country's $4.5 trillion Australian dollars pension industry to speed up preparations for an estimated 2.5 million people due to retire in the next decade. There is a widening gap in preparedness among the nation's pension funds, known in Australia as superannuation funds, and some have not developed sufficient retirement products or income strategies. The Australian Prudential Regulation Authority and the Australian Securities and Investments Commission said in a report. ASIC had previously warned of an approaching silver tsunami, which it says has now arrived. FIMM has issued public reprimands against 3 former unit trust and private retirement scheme consultants for breaching its consolidated rules. The action underscores FIMM's commitment to enforcing compliance and safeguarding the interests of investors, while reminding all consultants of their responsibility to observe the rules governing the marketing and distribution of UTS and PRS products. The reprimands were issued for various forms of misconduct, including acceptance of cash, misappropriation of funds, falsification of documents, forging signatures, unauthorized transactions, and improper arrangements with other consultants. FIMM stated that such enforcement actions are necessary to deter future misconduct and maintain trust in the industry. Markets regulator SEBI rolled out a revised incentive framework for mutual fund distributors, offering additional payouts for bringing in first-time individual investors from B30 cities and new women investors from any location. Designed to widen outreach and improve awareness, the new structure will take effect from the 1st of February 2026, SEBI said in a circular, Press Trust of India reported. The mutual fund distributors shall be eligible for additional commission for bringing new individual investors, new PAN, from B30 cities, and new women individual investors from both top 30 and B30 cities. SEBI said. Read the latest issue of the e-Zine available at FIMM's official website to stay updated about what's going on in the industry. FIMM is pleased to announce the release of its latest annual report, now available on its official website. Link in the description.
This has been the FIMM TV Weekly Recap. Be informed, stay updated. Be sure to like, share and subscribe.